Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we are diving deep into the newest addition to the Zelda franchise, The Legend of Zelda: Echoes of Wisdom. We have had the chance to check out a demo of the game, and I'm excited to share my thoughts with you. Whether you're a seasoned Zelda veteran or a newcomer to the series, this game has something special for everyone. So, let's get into it. The Legend of Zelda: Echoes of Wisdom is an upcoming video game in the Legend of Zelda series published by Nintendo for the Nintendo Switch. Its presentation and visual style are similar to those of the 2019 remake of The Legend of Zelda: Link's Awakening. If you love that game, you will definitely find echoes of its charm here. The game offers a refreshing change from the sprawling and complex worlds of Tears of the Kingdom, focusing instead on a more streamlined experience that is both engaging and accessible. The player controls Princess Zelda, who can use the power of the magical Tri-Rod to create echoes, which are imitations of objects and monsters that can be used freely. However, there is a limit on how many can be summoned, and each echo has a different cost. How many echoes can be created is indicated by the number of triangles visible behind Tri. One of the standout features of Echoes of Wisdom is its stunning tilt-shift art style. It is vibrant, colorful, and gives the game a unique, almost toy-like quality that is incredibly charming. But that is not all. This game also marks a significant milestone in the Zelda series. You get to play as Zelda herself. In my demo, I got to experience a fascinating new mechanic, Zelda's Echoes. These echoes are part of her arsenal and add a fresh layer of strategy to the gameplay. Zelda starts off in a bit of a tough spot. She's imprisoned in a dungeon, and your first task is to find a way to help her escape. Enter the Tri-Rod, Zelda's new tool that allows her to clone objects and creatures. When you see shimmering objects on the screen, you can save them as echoes. These echoes can be summoned with a simple button press, but there's a catch: each echo uses up power, so you can only have a few active at once. Alongside Zelda is Tri, a little spectral creature who helps manage her echo power. It's a handy feature that adds to the game's strategic elements. You'll need to carefully manage your echoes, making sure you have the right ones for the right situation. The variety of echoes you can create is surprisingly extensive. For instance, after learning how to clone a crate, I discovered how useful it could be for creating bridges or reaching higher platforms. You can also clone monsters. Defeating enemies and then summoning their echoes can be a game changer in battles. I was able to summon a Keys and use it to take down aerial enemies, which was a blast. And let's not forget the trampoline echo. Dropping a moblin onto a trampoline and watching it bounce to higher levels was a hilarious and satisfying moment. The possibilities for creative problem solving seem endless, and I can't wait to see how players will combine these echoes in unique and inventive ways. Another cool ability is Zelda's bind power. This lets her attach herself to objects that follow her movements. For example, I used it to carry a giant boulder over a chasm, clearing the path forward. It's a simple yet effective mechanic that adds another layer to puzzle solving. Now let's talk about Zelda's combat abilities. After a thrilling fight against a possessed version of Link, Zelda gains the ability to switch into Sword Fighter mode. This mode equips her with a sword and shield, letting her tackle enemies directly. However, this power is limited by a meter, and once it's depleted, she needs to refresh it by collecting crystals from downed enemies. This mechanic adds a nice balance to the gameplay. You can't use echoes while wielding the sword, so you'll need to strategize when to switch modes. During my playthrough, I had to use echoes to make the seismic talus vulnerable before switching to sword mode to finish it off. Exploring Hyrule in this game is a treat. The map is distinct and colorful, with familiar elements like mountains and a central castle, but with a fresh twist. The world is designed to make good use of your echo abilities, making traversal and exploration feel dynamic and engaging. In terms of difficulty, Echoes of Wisdom strikes a balance between being approachable and challenging. The environmental puzzles aren't too tough, but they do require you to think about how to use your echoes effectively. It's a nice change of pace from the more complex puzzles in other Zelda titles. One potential challenge I encountered was managing all the echoes. By the end of the demo, I had gathered quite a few, and navigating through the menu to switch between them could get a bit cumbersome. It's a similar issue to the Ultra Hand ability in Tears of the Kingdom, but hopefully there will be improvements before the final release. Overall, Echoes of Wisdom feels like both a nostalgic throwback and a fresh adventure. The top-down view and charming art style harken back to earlier Zelda games, but the innovative gameplay mechanics offer something new and exciting. It's a game that's accessible for younger players and still offers enough depth for longtime fans. So, there you have it, my first impressions of The Legend of Zelda: Echoes of Wisdom. It's a delightful mix of old and new that promises to be a fantastic addition to the Zelda series. I'm really looking forward to exploring more of Hyrule and experimenting with all the echoes the game has to offer. If you enjoyed this preview, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more updates on Echoes of Wisdom and other gaming news. And let me know in the comments, what are you most excited about for this game? Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.